What's going on, guys? Nighthawk973 here, coming at you with some Warcraft 3 gameplay videos and commentary. And today, we're going to be looking at a match between YZ, the purple orc spawning here in the top right side of the Two Rivers map. And here is Prado V8, who I'm just going to call Prado, is the turquoise orc spawning here in the bottom left side. Both players are going to be throwing out some good lucks. And one thing that I wanted to say before we started this game, and the reason that I want to cast this is because a lot of orc players that I see playing will go for the Blade Master, harass everybody while they're creeping their army, and things like that, and trying to get some last hit kills, trying to kill some of the weaker units, trying to slow down the other player, while the secondary hero like the Shadow Hunter, I think is what it's called, is going to be going ahead and doing all the main creeping now that he came out. So I was interested to see how that would actually go over in an orc versus orc, if both players would just be harassing each other's army, if there would be a Blade Master versus Blade Master fight. So yeah, this should be very interesting to see. We're going to be going ahead and having pretty much identical builds out of both players, and we are going to be seeing a scouting peon running up here on the top bridge. And the barracks going to be finishing up for YZ, and the barracks is already complete, and they're starting a grunt for Prado. Orc burrow, another burrow is going to be being built. The Blade Master is almost done for Prado as well as for YZ, and these builds are strangely identical. The timings are identical, and that's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out and how long these builds continue to be identical. Now the Blade Master is going to be going ahead and laying a hit down on this scouting peon, and the peon is going to be seeing everything that's going on, knows he's going for Blade Master, and both players, well, the Blade Master is going to be going, turquoise Blade Master going to be going in and creeping, but it looks like this Blade Master is going to be doing Blade Master harass. Going to be going and finishing up with this creeping, but it looks like the peon scouted exactly what he was trying to do, and the Blade Master is going to go ahead and jump out and gets a critical hit there, and needs to wait for his grunt before he engaged. He could very well kill off this Blade Master. He needs to be careful with burrows though, as the burrows could give him a disadvantage, and he is going to go ahead and retreat. Now Blade Master going to be going ahead another engagement here, as he did decide to attack that peon, and the other Blade Master, Prado's Blade Master, is going to go ahead and wind walk out of there, purchase some healing cells, try and keep his health high, and continue the creeping. Now this Blade Master going to be running down. He could very well try and attack the other Blade Master through his creeping, which it looks like that is the style he is going. But it looks like this time Prado is actually going to take the initiative in the fight, and YZ needs to be careful with his Blade Master, as it has a lower health than Prado's Blade Master. But it looks like Prado's Blade Master is going to go down, and he is going to scroll town portal out of there, as he did accomplish what he came for. Now Prado's going to be at a slight disadvantage in terms of timing, as he's not going to be able to creep as much as he would like to. Voodoo Lounge is going to be finishing up for YZ in a while here, so he's going to be able to more safely creep, and he needs to and keep his health up with those healing cells, which he desperately needs to do. Now we are going to see some single grunts going ahead and trying to creep. Not exactly sure what the reasoning behind this is. Of course, his Blade Master is almost done, and we're going to have a stronghold being upgraded. So both players are upgrading to tier 2, but of course YZ seems to have gotten it before, and this Blade Master has leveled up to level 2, and that is also going to give him another advantage. And he did purchase healing cells, so he's going to be able to heal himself and keep himself alive and in this game, as well as the rest of his team. Now this Blade Master is going to be running down here. Could be trying to get some revenge here, but I don't see that happening very soon. He does have a scroll of speed, which could help him out here. But it looks like this Blade Master is ready for some more harassment. He's going to wind walk out of there and let the grunts take this fight. Gotta be careful though, as his Blade Master is still pretty much low on health here. He has only got just now 300 health, and he is going to pop out and attack one of those grunts. Go ahead and walk away. more grunts continuously being trained for Prado, and we have tier 2. We're gonna have a Beast 3 coming down for YZ as well as the Shadow Hunter, and looks like we might have an engagement here as this Blade Master needs to be very, very careful as he could easily get killed in a one-on-one fight between these Blade Masters. Of course, he has his other grunts with him, but he was almost surrounded there for a moment. If we go ahead and look, the tier 2 is almost done for Prado, but it looks like YZ is in the lead. I hate to say who's in the lead, who's not in the lead, but YZ does look like he is in the lead, just considering that his tier 2 was earlier, which means his second hero is going to be earlier, and his Beast 3 is going to be earlier. He's just going to have a higher tech advantage across the board compared to this other orc, and it's very easy to compare who's in the lead when it comes to these. They're both the same race. It's just some back and forth sort of engagements here, but this Blade Master is going to go ahead and walk through and come in from behind. However, neither player sees each other now. Something that would benefit both players is if they had Dust of Appearance for one of the players, but it looks like we are going to have the Shadow Hunter going ahead and joining the fight, which means that both players are going to get the advantage of the Hex ability and the healing once he levels up. So that Grunt is going to be taken out, looks like, in crab form, unfortunately for the Grunt, but it actually looks like he survived, and needs to be careful with his Blade Master. Does throw down a Dust of Appearance, so the Blade Master for YZ is not going to be as helpful, but we do see the healing for the chain healing first for Prado's Shadow Hunter, as his Shadow Hunter is out, and he does in fact have his Beast 3 out, as well as the Spirit Lounge. Go ahead and look back up to YZ's base. He has a Spirit Lounge as well as training Spirit Walkers, another thing you see often, and the War Mill going to be going ahead and going down for YZ, so that means he's going to be able to get his upgrades out, get his reinforced defenses, going to be going and killing that critter. And it looks like, again, these players are going for very, very similar builds. Going to be going and freeing up this expansion because he could need that. So the Beast 3 has been trained. I don't see any Beast 3 units. Actually, it looks like he did get a Raider. So that Raider's gonna help out for any air units that are trained if they try and go for Wyverns. Sorry about that. So it looks like the Blade Master gonna be going ahead and running up to the main base, probably to purchase more healing cells. And it looks like the Shadow Hunter is going to be doing the creeping on his own. As you can see, it looks like the Blade Master is going to be going and joining the Shadow Hunter. Could be going for this Goblin Laboratory. Yes, they are going for this Goblin Laboratory. Looks like they might be drawing the creeps out, waiting for the Blade Master to come in, and the Blade Master comes in and is attacking this Ogre Mauler from behind. So that Ogre's going to go down, and looks like they're going to be able to handle this creeping pretty well. Going to take up the Ogre Magi to deny any extra bloodlust, and then of course finishing everything off. And it looks like his Shadow Hunter did level up to level 2. Prado is going to be creeping out this expansion point as well, and it looks like we're going to be heading down here. Could see some creeping here in this Goblin Laboratory here in the bottom right. Could also see harassment to Prado's creeping army right here, but it looks like he is going to be windwalking in, purchasing stuff, possibly, but it looks like he is going to be luring out the creeps, attacking from behind, and he's going to be going ahead and using the Shadow Hunter to heal the units, and he kills the Rock Golem, and looks like he has this fight good. Looks like we have some peasants migrating down here, so we could see a tower rush. Kodo Beast also going to be coming down here. I guess you wouldn't necessarily consider a tower rush, but a tower attack nonetheless. Now we are going to see these two armies. Looks like they're going to collide here, as they are very, very close. They can probably see each other. We do have a single peon, probably a slight misclick here, as this peon is probably going to get killed. Escapes with a mere 89 health, 66 health, as that trapper did throw in a final axe. And